Proverbs 19:17 says, "Whoever is generous to the poor lends to the Lord, and he will repay him for his deed." Time and time again, we find in the Bible that loving with action is very important to God. In fact, in Matthew 25, we find some parables of the final judgment, and we also find that this stuff is really important to God. In fact, when we do things for other people, when we go out of our way for others, and we do it unto the Lord, it's as if we're doing it to Jesus himself. And when we don't, when we ignore those things, when we overlook others that are in need, and we only look to ourselves, Jesus says that we're ignoring him. So that's something to think about as Christians. It's not enough just to attend church. It's not enough to read your Bible. It's not enough to even share the gospel if you're not loving with action, if you're not loving with Jesus. Remember, Jesus didn't just go around sharing the good news. He was the good news, and he brought that healing to people. He was compassionate, and as Christians, that word means little Christ, and we're carrying on his ministry. And if we're ignoring others, if we think it's all just about pointing them to Jesus, we've got to show them Jesus. And that's the way you're going to win people. There's a song we were singing in church yesterday, and it said, "Lord, capture me with your grace." And as little Christs, as Christians, we're to capture people for God through grace, through love. That's undeserved favor. So whether you like somebody or not, or whether they're outcast, whether they're different, we're called to love people. Agape love, that means divine love, a love that's a choice. A lot of times, whether you feel like it or not, we're called to love even our enemies. That's the love that captures people. That's what makes people perk up and see the light within us. So I encourage you, love like Christ. Love like Matthew 25. Love like Proverbs 19:17. And see the Lord in other people, because he says that he will reward us for it. And when we do that, it's as if we're doing it to him. God bless.